this is our wedding. Like, it's not about what you like, so it doesn't matter.
And then we got in a fight.
What are you pouting?
It's so sweet. It looked like a zoo. I was just thinking, I hope Victoria does not like this place. What up, YouTube?
What up, YouTube?
We back.
We back.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and throw us a like if you like what you see what we're doing today, baby.
We are looking at wedding venues.
Woo!
So we're in Miami right now looking at wedding venues. We have actually already looked at 2 wedding venues and we filmed our reviews for y'all, but our camera got messed up. So now we are re-filming how we feel about it. So we gonna tell y'all how we feel about it.
Yeah, y'all know we've been having camera issues. But anyway, the first venue was a no. Well, yeah, it was a no.
First of all, by the way, we don't want to give any names of the venues. Like, if we give names later, like, it's because it's positive, because we don't want to, like, bash any venues. So we're going to start there. We're not going to throw anybody under the bus, or we don't want y'all to be mad because y'all had y'all wedding there.
So, yeah, the first venue was just, like, too old. Like, it was, like, it looked dirty to me, and it was small, and the pictures online looked a lot better than when we got there. I hated it. I was not into it at all. I was like ready to get out, get the heck out of there.
Like, we were walking out and Lindsay was like, I hated it, I'm gonna cry. And I was like, oh my gosh.
I was being dramatic, but
I knew she hated it though, because she didn't ask no questions, and when she liked something, she asked a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So I already knew that she didn't like it,
The
because she didn't ask no questions. They were like, oh, so this is what the ceremony will be. And Lindsay was like, okay. I was like, oh, she hated it.
I was just thinking, I hope Victoria does not like this place, but she did not.
I didn't like it. I would give it a 5 out of 10.
I gave it a 2 out of 10.
I liked it. It was just too small for me, and it was too, like, closed off. Like, everything, there was a room for everything. Like, here's the room for the bar. Here's room for the dance floor. Here's room for this. Like, I want everybody to be, like,
open.
Like, I want everybody to be in the same spaces. And
or
not,
just
like,
bigger.
Yeah, or more spread out. It was also very small.
Mm-hmm.
And we gonna have, like, over 150 people.
Where the ceremony would be was pretty.
So pretty. That was why I gave it a 5.
Yeah, like, it was pretty. But I couldn't get over everything else.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the ceremony is just one part of it. And even the dance floor was, like, in a little room.
And they were like, yeah, and the guests can come in here. Like, no, the guests, everybody should be able to just go from their table to the dance floor easily. I don't feel like that should be a whole thing. Because then it, like, makes people, like, it might discourage a lot more people from dancing. So it's like, I want to party at the end.
Venue number 2. What'd you think?
Venue number 2. I did not like the guide, the person that gave us the tour. Because his flow, okay, so when we got in, instead of just, like, walking us around the place, he, like, sat us down, opened up a book with prices, and was like, here's a price for this, here's a price for this. And I was like, polite. I'm like, hey, like, you know, we prefer you, like, do you give, like, a tour, like, around so we can get a good visual? And he was like, yeah, but I was trying to go through the book. Like, he got a little frustrated because he wanted to finish his book. But, like, what's the point of us reading this book when we don't even know what nothing looked like? Like, we can't even, like, tell you what we want.
It was hard to ask questions about somewhere that you didn't really, like, know what was happening.
We never been there. How can we ask? And then I got really aggravated because he was like, oh, it includes catering, it includes photography. And I was like, oh, for photography, we'll probably go with our own videographer or photographer. And he was like, well, ours is better, or this, and this. Okay, now you're doing too much. Now you're stepping over the line. Now, like, this is our wedding. Like, it's not about what you like, so it doesn't matter. So I was, like, over the venue because of him from the get-go. And then when we saw the venue, the space where, because we want an outdoor ceremony, so the space where we would actually have the ceremony, there's a main road right behind it. So, like, as he's talking to us, cars are just driving by, like, and like a big truck, like.
I liked the, like, there was, like, an inside portion of that place, the second venue.
Yeah.
Inside, outside. It was, like, a terrace on the inside, and I thought it was pretty. But that was the only thing I really liked. And I did like where you get, like, your welcome drinks and stuff, like, in the front. But, again, the road kind of, like, messed it up.
And now we are Well, I feel a little discouraged. Like, I was telling Lindsay, I felt like I wanted to be wowed, or I kind of expected to be wowed, because the very first venue, we really liked it online, so I kind of thought we were gonna at least be like, ooh, okay, we like this, but now let's go look at the other ones. When it didn't start, the day just hasn't, it's not been the best. But I'm excited about getting married, but it's just like the venues are not venuing like they're supposed to.
We've only been to 2.
The 2 venues are not venuing like they're supposed to.
We're gonna find, and yes, we're not gonna go with either one of those. It's not like we're gonna settle for one of those at all.
I know.
Like, those are done. And whichever one we pick, hopefully we will be wowed, or we'll be like happy about it.
Yeah, like, I want to walk in and be like, wow.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I can imagine walking in and seeing you standing over there. I couldn't imagine that nowhere today.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
I would cry.
All right, so we're gonna go into this 3rd one. Hopefully they take us early.
Fingers crossed.
And then we have 2 tomorrow, so.
Fingers crossed. We about to go meet my nephew. Lindsay has not met him. I've been hanging out with him all week here in Miami, which is the main reason why we're here. So we're excited. How you feeling? Your boy home?
Like a dad.
What does that mean?
The dads don't know.
Sometimes.
Rate him. How cute is he?
10.
1,000. Rate him, everybody. 3, 2, 1.
Off the Richter.
Off the what?
Off the Richter.
I didn't know that's what it's called.
Richter scale.
Oh, Richter scale.
I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10 because he doesn't really.
You the only one I wasn't asking.
He doesn't really look like me.
You the only one I wasn't asking. Hey, twin.
And I don't appreciate how he doesn't look like me.
Hey, twin.
He looks. Show the father. He looked like his pappy.
Hey, don't he look like me? Seth, do the eyes. Seth, don't he look like me? He's a hater.
Y'all
Y'all
think he look like you?
comment below.
She gotta give it up.
Gotta let that go.
Comment below if you think Shadow look like
After
me.
today, you gotta let that go.
What hurt though?
She been saying that.
Y'all the
since
only one
the
that's
jump.
hurt. Cause I've been seeing it from the jump. Okay, you gonna read to him?
Okay. Sometimes babies can be big.
She's reading. Excuse me.
Sometimes they're
Here.
small. He can hear me. Sometimes babies can be short, and sometimes they are tall.
Take a break.
Sometimes babies. Oh, you want to see the pictures? Sometimes babies can be shy, and sometimes they are jumpy. Babies can be cute, and sometimes they are cheeky. I didn't know where I was gonna go with that one.
Get the girl.
Sometimes
No, you ain't
babies.
going to sleep.
Sometimes babies can be loud and stay awake all night. Sometimes babies can be calm and quiet, sleeping tight. Babies change and babies grow. They're different every day, but you're the baby I love best in every single way.
Aww.
He is so cute from the
Good. Just hold the back of his neck because he gonna move a little bit. TT Lindsay. Hey.
Does he try to fling his head back?
Yes, he do.
So you gotta hold his
A
head.
lot.
Oh, you can relax his. Oh, no, burp. Why are you pouting?
It's so sweet.
He is so sweet. Did you smell him? Did you
smell his
smell
hair.
Oh
him?
yeah, I smell it.
That's that Prada Baby 03 right there. Yes, sir. Prada Baby 03 right there.
Me?
No, that's his scent.
Oh,
Should have named it.
I'm like,
Yeah,
what
I
is
just
she
named
talking
his
about?
scent. It's definitely
She
Prada.
just got me Prada stuff, so I
It's
was like,
definitely Prada because it smells like designer,
Smell your grandchild.
but it's like it don't exist.
Grandchild. That's his. That's him right there.
We just left from seeing my nephew, who is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
he's so,
The cutest.
so sweet.
Lindsay asked me if I thought he was cuter than Bryson. Please tell her to stop playing with me. Y'all already know what I said.
That was my man.
It was cute to see Lindsay with him because it was like, you know, my family and like her meeting like someone that's going to be a major part of our family. He's the first baby in our family. Like, he's going to be so spoiled. Like, he's already so spoiled. He's going from arm to arm to arm. So we were supposed to come to Miami next month, but because we were trying to see Shiloh, we came a month early, and next month was actually my sister's graduation from high school. So we can save money and not make a double trip. We are going to take her to dinner tonight, her and my little brother. And a lot of y'all probably have not realized, but I have a lot of siblings.
A lot of siblings.
So this is my sister and my brother from my dad, and we have a different mom. So I'm gonna pick them up. We're gonna pick them up. We're gonna take them just like to a little dinner, and we're gonna get her some money for her graduation because that's all that a senior wants. They don't really care about nothing else. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
She'll love it.
y'all are gonna meet them soon. How did you feel meeting your first nephew?
Oh, I loved it. He was so sweet. Little baby. He was just looking at me like... But yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad I got to meet him.
We're aunties! Ah! We're the gay aunties now. Oh,
We really
gosh. We're like actually the gay aunts. And not like their roommates gay, where everybody thinks you're gay. We're like engaged gay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be kind of cool.
About to be wives, so...
Yeah. About to be wives! Ah! We have just made the decision to update y'all later about the third venue that we saw. Comment below if you think that went good or bad. Because today's been what? Bad day Betty's. Bad day Betty's.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't think that we were gonna have going to a restaurant with you and
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Babe, Brayden
I
just
thought-
forgot your name.
No, I didn't. I thought something with the L. I didn't forget it because I thought something with the L, and I was like,
Hey, that's all you...
Hi guys.
How cute are they, y'all?
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Brayden. You're making up for forgetting her name. Thanks, baby. Yo, how's your food, Brayden?
pretty good.
Got it?
He's putting some lime on his steak. He's so cute.
It's cute that he's putting lime on it. Oh my gosh. He is eating like a grown man. He's a little grown. It's a tracksuit.
Lemon so much. We have the lemon juice that's shaped like a lemon, and he'll like drink out of it. Like he loves lemon.
Out of it. That's
Sometimes you squeeze it.
Hey, he said stop playing with his name.
I get you.
He loves it though.
So fresh and so clean.
Last
morning.
night. You got it.
Good morning. What were you gonna say?
Nothing. Last night was so fun with my little brother and sister. We had such a fun time. They're so sweet. He was telling us that he wants to do soccer, and my little sister is going to my alma mater, FAMU, Florida A&M Agricultural and Mechanical University. So yeah.
So it was really nice. We went to Chili's. We ate down. Gabby picked Chili's, and I was like, yeah, let's go to Chili's. But yeah, and then we just came back and we were exhausted, so we passed out.
Yeah.
But we wanted to recap the third venue that we saw yesterday. Our day did turn around a little bit.
It literally did a 360, or did they say it's like the opposite?
180.
180. It did a 180. Your hair just like was eating it.
Ew.
Hairball.
Yeah, it was really like, well, okay, I'll give my opinion and then you say. I loved it. I mean, like pulling up, it was just like kind of there, like a building. But then when you go inside, it was beautiful. It was like modern, but it had the greenery that we wanted, but it wasn't like antique old. And it was like clean and beautiful, and it had like the outside area. I just loved it all. And then the outside, where it's just like kind of a building, we can add like florals and stuff if we want to make it more of like a bigger like entrance. But and I think that's kind of what you were kind of on the fence about, right? The like outside.
So what would you rate it?
For me, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna see today, but I'm gonna just say 9 out of 10.
You said 10 out of 10 yesterday. You changed
I know,
it. You
but
went down one. What happened?
I'm just like leaving room. I mean, I don't know. I think based on what we've seen, it's perfect.
Okay.
But you know, we're gonna see more today, so
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay. Okay. I am gonna also give it a 9 out of 10. I love the venue, and I really loved how excited Lindsay got. Like, she was like walking around the venue, I could see in her face she was ready to like do a proposal right then and get this venue. So like it was really, you know, because this wedding is just for us. So to just see how happy she was, it was like, okay, this is perfect. Like, it hit a lot of the marks. We want an outdoor ceremony and an indoor like party. So and then it was so far in budget for what it offered. Like, it included like catering, not flowers, tables, chairs,
and like
bartenders.
Yeah, good. It included a lot. And so the venues, they'll do packages, but then when you look into it, it's like it's extra for this, extra for that, and it's like that this place included all of that in like the initial package. So that was a pro too. But
yeah, and then like I was telling Lindsay, my only issues would have been, so like, you know, obviously I wanted guests to arrive and immediately be like, oh my gosh, this is where the wedding is,
like beautiful. Like,
yeah. But then at the same time, I like thought about even like, you know, our house right now, like how it isn't going to be the color that we wanted it to be painted, but once you enter our house, you're like, holy fuck, this shit is nice.
That's
because
true.
y'all know we got denied with our house color, and the one that we got approved was like our second choice.
Yeah.
So the outside of our house is not our dream color, but when you step in, you forget all about it. Like when we're sitting at home, we don't remember that the outside isn't the color that we want. So I was thinking about that for the wedding. Like, I was like, the inside is perfect. It's like, it checks off every mark. Like, so who cares what guests see when they pull up, as long as they walk in and they see what we want them to see.
Yeah. And it was still, in my opinion, still better than the first. I don't know. Like, when you
hated the first two. You just hated the first two. It's just crazy because the first one I did not hate like that. So like, to hear Lindsay be like 2 out of 10 for that one, like, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
It was like that bad.
It was that bad.
But no, I mean, we definitely ended up finding a really beautiful one. I showed my mom yesterday. We sent videos to her mom, and they both thought it was beautiful, which also, you know, matters to us. So it was nice.
Of course. All right, so we're gonna head out. We have tours today, so we'll
update y'all. Y'all, we saw the first venue about 2 hours ago.
Yes.
We didn't have time to update y'all, so we're gonna tell y'all now. Let me start. I thought that the aesthetic of that one was really nice, but when I tell y'all, it was so hot because they did not have anything indoors, no like reception indoors. I started to get aggravated because I was hot. I kept trying to get in the shade. I'm like it's Miami, and I was like, I don't know, like this is really pretty, but everybody's gonna be sweating their balls off at our wedding, and that sounds terrible, including my bride. She sweats easily.
I didn't like that place.
Oh, at all?
It looked like a zoo. Like it was really like lush with like trees and stuff, and it was pretty, but like and it was too like they were trying to just
upsell.
Yes, like they weren't. It was a group of us, which was nice. Like we got to taste the food of some catering companies and blah 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 blah. But it was like, I don't know. It felt
like it was a sales team.
It was pretty.
But it felt like a sales team. When we walked up, they had the videographers that they prefer. They had the bartender that they prefer. They had the caterer that they prefer. It's like, and then they were like saying shit about people that had, like, he goes, the other caterers weren't that good, or this caterer, like, it was like, okay.
Let me tell you what happened when they brought their own caterers. So he kept being like, so you should go with who we have.
Yeah.
And it was just, that put me off. But regardless, I already knew, like, we had said, like, we don't really like it, so we just kind of left.
I feel like how Lindsay felt yesterday. Y'all know when we got in the car and Lindsay was like, I loved it. The venue that we just saw, it was just beautiful. Like, you drive up and you're like, this is like insane. This is stunning. This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
The guy giving us a tour, his energy made you want to have a wedding there because he was so sweet, like genuinely sweet, and not like wanting to sell it to us. He was just nice.
Yeah, he was really nice.
Like, if we had more time, he would have probably talked my head off, and I would have talked his head off because we were having a good time in there. Okay, I'm gonna give that one a 12 out of 10. The reason being, one, the actual venue was so stunning. It's a house. It's like, it's not even like a mansion.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I guess it is a venue. He made it, whoever built it made it to be a venue.
Rent it.
To rent it for weddings. But it's a house. Like, you could live in there. It has a kitchen and stuff like that. So, I was thinking the whole time, like, that was a good ass
real
business.
estate decision.
Yes, like, that was crazy. Like, you had the money to do that and you were booking weddings there? Like, wow.
Mm-hmm. And so he's making a lot of money. But the thing is, he's making a lot of money, but for a wedding, y'all, it's the cheapest one we've seen. I really loved it, so I'm gonna let Lindsay tell y'all what she think.
I loved it, honestly. I think, like, I feel like it's more us.
I agree.
Like, it's overall, it's literally us. Like, like, that's who we are. You know what I'm saying?
So they're building a second little mansion right behind it, but it's walking distance. Like, he walked us over to where it'll be, and we can use both for the event. So, like, it makes the event so much larger and open, where, like, people can walk between both.
Yeah.
Like that, like, so basically it's giving everything that Lindsay's venue gave yesterday, except it's a little bit more bigger, which was my biggest part. And so when you pull up, it looks nicer, which was my biggest part. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So to hear you say, like, you love it, like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And we almost didn't even go.
I know.
What the fuck, babe? Y'all, we were so hot and aggravated at the last venue, and we are literally on the way to the airport right now. So we were like, you know what? Let's just not go to this venue because we don't want to miss our flight. And so we actually called them and we canceled. And then right after we canceled, I was like looking at it online, and I was like, I feel like we should just at least check it out. And then I looked at the map and I realized, wait, it's on the way to the airport. And Lindsay was like, oh snap. Like, we didn't realize it was on the way, so we go, okay, let's just stop for 10 minutes, like, and let's just go. Honestly, not thinking we were gonna love it. And then as soon as we pulled up, I was thinking, like, nah, this is too nice to be true. Oh, I can't wait to see the price. And he showed the prices, and I kept, like, asking, and what does it include, and what does it include? That was the most questions I ever asked, because I'm like, this cannot be real.
Yeah, you were like...
Anyways, I want it. It sounds like you want it too.
I do, but we're gonna talk.
Okay, we're gonna talk. We're on our way to the airport. Lindsay's going to work, and I'm going home to edit because I have a campaign that I'm working on this week. 2 campaigns this week. So if you see me posting an ad sponsorship type of video on TikTok this week, go comment right now. Do it. But because I'm hyping just talking because I'm excited. Like, I'm just talking. I'm excited. I'm just talking. That's what I do. Okay, we're gonna end this vlog, and we're ending it on a happy note. You know how much yesterday sucked? Yesterday sucked, babe.
She is so happy. She's so happy, like, we got the venue, and we haven't even talked about it. Just so you know. And this is what she did with our house too. She got in the car. I want it! I don't care! And I'm like, no, we need to talk about it. And then we got in a fight.
Oh yeah, we did get in a fight when we bought a house because I wanted it that day. I liked it. I know what I like, and I wanted it. I'm a decisive person. Lindsay is not.
Yeah, that's very true.
She's not decisive at all. So somebody has to make a decision, or we'll never make a decision. Okay. All right, let's end it.
Okay. We'll end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys so much. We'll see you next Tuesday. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.